The phantom crack in my ribs was a cold, persistent ghost. It didn't ache like a bruise, but sat there, a line of wrongness deep in my bones, a constant reminder of the hair-thin fracture now marring the lavender flower on the glass. Across the room, Sebastian's hand was pressed to his own side, his face pale in the gray pre-dawn light filtering through the blinds. We hadn't moved from the floor in what felt like hours. It's not healing, I finally said, my voice raspy. The feeling, it's not fading. Sebastian shook his head slowly, wincing as the movement seemed to tug at the invisible injury. It's part of the vessel now. The damage is shared, sympathetic. As long as the cup is cracked, he didn't finish. He didn't need to. The cup sat on the desk, looking deceptively normal, except for that single, delicate fault line. It was a vulnerability we could see. Our shared one was invisible, but no less real. We have to fix it, I said, pushing myself up. A sharp, icy twinge shot through my side. Sebastian gasped in unison. Don't move like that, he gritted out. It echoes. We had discovered a new, unpleasant rule. Sudden movements strained the crack. It was a live wire of shared pain. Slowly, carefully, like two old men, we helped each other up. The simple act of standing together, his arm around my shoulders, mine around his waist, was no longer just intimacy. It was necessity, a shared center of gravity to minimize the dissonant pain. Gran said a crack in the glass would feel like a crack in our bones, Sebastian muttered, leaning his forehead against my temple. She wasn't poetic. She was literal. We need to call her, I said. Ask how to fix it. And tell her we were attacked less than 12 hours after she warned us? His laugh was hollow. She'll haul us back up there and lock us in a warded circle. Maybe we should be, I sighed, looking at the cup. The attack had changed everything. This wasn't a quirky secret anymore. It was a war with a front line drawn through our dorm room, and Mark knew where we lived. He knew the cup existed. He knew how to hurt us. As if reading my thoughts, Sebastian straightened, his jaw tightening. The pain in his side must have spiked, because I felt it too. A fresh lance of cold. He ignored it, his eyes turning hard and focused. That icy aloofness was back, but it wasn't directed at me. It was a shield, a weapon. We're not hiding, he said, his voice low and firm. He struck first. He used magic to cause harm. That changes the rules. A chill that had nothing to do with the crack went down my spine. What are you saying? I'm saying we don't just get a safe, Liam. We learn to fight back. If the connection can be used as a weapon against us, we can use it as armor, or a counterattack. He looked at me, and the fierceness in his gaze was breathtaking. What you did last night, biting the cup, pushing your will back through the link, it worked. You broke his concentration. I got lucky. I was just angry and scared. Exactly, he said, a dangerous glint in his eye. Emotion fuels it. Grant said it's woven from intent and affection. Our intent to protect each other is stronger than his intent to hurt. We have to learn to channel it. Deliberately. The idea was both terrifying and electrifying. We were computer science and engineering majors, not sorcerers. But we were also two guys linked by a magical artifact, currently sharing a bone-deep psychic crack. First, I said, pointing to the cup, we deal with this. It's a structural weakness, in us and in it. We called Alara. She answered on the first ring, as if expecting it. The vessel is compromised, she said, no greeting. I felt the backlash. You were attacked. Sebastian put her on speaker. Yes, it was Mark. He used some kind of focused energy pulse. He was trying to burn us through the cup. A crude, sympathetic attack. Alara sniffed, her disdain clear even over the phone. Amateur. Dangerous, but amateur. He's working from stolen fragments of knowledge. No subtlety. The crack is the result of the energy overload conflicting with your defensive feedback. It's a scar. Can it be healed? I asked, my hand resting over my ribs.